All right, now let's head to the town of Asquith, Saskatchewan here. It's a little town west of Saskatoon, Asquith. We're going to look at a video here by a guy called Canadian Tractor Guy. Canadian Tractor Guy seems to have some beefs with the town council of Asquith. I have no personal knowledge of whether his accusations against him or them are true or not. I'm not here to guess on that. What I do find interesting, though, is his tactics. He went and sits in meetings and films them, and they don't like that, and they find him intimidating, so they called the RCMP on him. And look what he does here. Canadian Tractor Guy sitting there in the Asquith Town Hall, and in comes this Mr. Police Officer. You don't need to record me.
Yeah, but I to record me, so we can turn it off.
But gloves are coming on.
I don't need it turned on. I need a camera.
Intimidation mode. Turn off your camera.
Please turn it off.
Are you here to ask me to leave?
You're gonna have to leave. Yes.
Okay. You're gonna have to leave.
And this is under threat of arrest?
Is this under threat of arrest?
Things outside. You're in a meeting you're not supposed to be at right now. There's documentation given to you from the town here, from a lawyer stating you shouldn't be here.
A lawyer?
That's what I was told.
Really? Which lawyer?
That's what he was told. A lawyer doesn't want him to be there.
Time, which means you cannot contact anyone in town, you cannot phone the town office, you have to work through lawyers to speak with us because you consistently berate and put fear in the town employees.
Oh, he berates and puts fear into the town employees.
Let's go outside and talk about this.
Does he?
Name and badge number, please.
Does he actually?
Okay, well, this is going to be a lengthy complaint.
Or is that kind of an exaggeration of the fact that he's a pain in the butt?
Under Canadian law, you can't kick me out of a public meeting unless I've committed a crime.
They don't want you at the meeting. There's documentation.
It doesn't matter if they don't.
It doesn't matter that they don't want him there.
If they want me or not, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. You show me the law that says if you don't want somebody.
Cut me off the entire time.
You're about to get a lesson in the law there, officer.
The law from Jim East of the property or the meeting where they can't have a meeting, it's mischief. You can't do that.
They were having the meeting.
They can have the meeting, and you're obstructing the meeting from happening, which it can't happen apparently. It's mischief.
No,
sounds like he was just filming, and it looks like he's got film evidence to prove it.
Because you're not supposed to be there, and if you're there, they can't have the meeting.
Why am I not supposed to be there?
They have documentation from a lawyer that you're not supposed to be there.
You have to have a reason for that.
Whatever the document says.
Warrington.
Yeah, okay. Whatever the document says.
Officer Weinstein there.
So, and this document said it's their feelings.
Have you seen the document yet?
I think you guys have a copy of it.
Have you seen it yet?
I think you guys have a copy.
I'm asking if you've seen the document.
Have you seen the document?
Okay, so what does the document say?
What does the document say?
Feelings.
I don't think he's seen it.
They don't feel safe with me in there. And I said, well, feelings are feelings. That doesn't mean anything.
But they've given you a reason why they don't want you there. Exactly.
He doesn't sound like an aggressive legal person.
But the reason is that
or a dangerous
no,
one.
It's not legal. I could give you a reason. I don't like you here. I don't like you here. Leave Asquith.
You have to leave.
They don't want you out.
I don't like you.
Right
I don't feel safe.
So you can be here. Just because somebody doesn't
yeah, you got a legal right to be here, officer. So does he.
Not listening.
I'm listening. But
you are breaking the law. You are breaking the law.
You're hearing, you're not listening. You're not understanding.
This is constitutional. You're getting into constitutional stuff.
So he sounds wacky at first, doesn't he?
And telling me to stop recording? That can get you to lose your job.
I don't know if that'll get him to lose his job because they do this stuff all the time. Oh, did you forget to turn your cam on?
So you didn't turn it on in the beginning.
Well, you're.
All the threats you made aren't on your.
You were threatening.
You can show that to my. You can show that to.
You threatened me that I have to shut it off.
I asked you to shut it off.
It wasn't a direct threat. It was an implied threat with the gloves coming on.
Recording, obviously. I don't want to be recorded.
Turn the camera off.
You asked me to leave a public meeting that I am legally allowed to attend.
I said
you
let's
can't
go
ask.
Talk about this
You cannot ask me to leave a public meeting.
Okay,
That's true.
What's the plan?
I'm going to sit in there and record the meeting.
Well, he can ask, but you don't have to leave.
They don't want you at the meeting.
It doesn't matter. If
Anybody
they want
can
me
ask
there
you to
or not.
leave.
I have a lawsuit against the town.
Doesn't mean you have to.
It doesn't matter. I can still go in there, man.
He just goes back in.
You can't stop me from attending a public meeting.
You can't stop him from attending a public meeting.
You'll lose your job. You can sit here.
You might not lose your job, but he's not going to go to. No charges will stick.
Have you guys shown the document where you don't want him? Have you seen the copy?
Have you shown the document that you don't want him here?
It's been sent to.
Is it a legal document?
It's not a legal document. It's not a restraining order.
There's no conditions on our system that say you can't attend this place or this meeting. He's not liable with that. So
He's not legally banned from the property, so you know these are bully tactics that they've tried to use on him.
you can't go forth the meeting.
Now the cop is aware of the fact that he's being used to be their bully.
If you're able to have your meeting still.
No, I'm actually going to recess it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
If you're able to have your meeting
All right, we're gonna recess here.
right? 'Cause you can still have your
Who are these squareheads?
There's
Seems awfully fishy.
coming up that he will have to remove himself, and that is, it's.
Oh, they're going to have an in-camera meeting now, so he has to leave. That's convenient there. He just decided to have an in-camera meeting. Guess the people of this town in
That's not a
Saskatchewan.
criminal code offense either. You can't enforce feelings. You can only enforce criminal code.
That's true. You can't enforce feelings.
Good.
I just said to them that there's no criminal code offense. I just said that to them. So I'm not disputing that with you.
Good. Then why
Let's
did
just
you ask
stand
me
over
to leave?
top everyone like a
Out of
clown.
courtesy, Tim. Out of just plain old
So
courtesy.
now you're the courtesy police.
The courtesy
I'm kinda-
police.
You're the subject of complaint in this complaint, and you're the complainant. So I like to,
Okay.
the way I work things is like discuss
Okay.
the parties. Can I talk?
Sure, I'm
So
just
stop
saying
cutting
okay.
me off.
Yeah, well, you
Discussing separately with different people.
you weren't
Call them
discussing
the
at
use if you
first.
outside
You
have
came in
conversations
like you have to
separately
leave,
because
turn
you're
off your
calling them out.
camera.
I talked to them separately.
Put on the
to people
gloves.
called. So that's why I've worked with my 11 years of policing. I try to separate the parties when I go to a scene to maintain the scene. That's why I stay outside. Okay? So make that very clear. That's why I stay outside. To discuss with you, they ask what you want to talk about.
So far, I give this
and
guy a
come back
6
talk
out of
to them and
10.
Discuss their aspect. Don't cut me off. I didn't force you outside. I didn't make you go outside. I said, Tim, let's go outside and talk about this.
Stop
You did.
talking once in a
So you
while.
said several times, if made you go outside, I didn't make you go outside. I asked you to go outside and you went outside when I asked you to do that. So let's establish
didn't.
that. I didn't kick you out of the building.
I have a video.
You can show your video all day long.
No, you're
I
not
asked you
totally
outside, you
wrong.
went
Okay,
outside.
6.5 so
You went
far.
outside. I asked you outside and you went outside.
But now you're
That's why
totally
we're
disrupting.
focused
You're the
every
one
guys.
disrupting the
That's why I
meeting,
tried to recall.
officer.
So you came all
Sit
this way to
down
enforce their
and let the
feelings
meeting go on.
Came all this way because there's
for a
complaint made
non-criminal
by-
code. But there is a criminal code about intimidation.
I came all this way because it made a
There is-
complaint.
This was
There's a
intimidation.
criminal code of intimidation, and sending me
They
that
used
letter was
you
intimidation.
to come intimidate
You
him.
can't do that
You
by
can't
using
intimidate the
threats of
tractor
law
guy.
when there's no criminal code
You
violation.
asked, okay, now that you asked why I'm here.
And then charge him with intimidation.
You asked why I'm here, did you not?
What you need to do now,
Yeah.
officer, is say, let's continue the meeting. I will sit
You should
down
be charged with intimidation.
and make sure that the
Record
meeting
is
isn't
speaking, I'm not gonna
disrupted.
talk.
Go ahead and leave.
I came here because he made a complaint, so I have to investigate the complaint. That's why I came.
Yeah, you
Complaint
do have
is
to
made,
come
so I
and
have to come
investigate.
again.
Now
The
you
complaint
know,
has to be
so
about
shut
a
up.
criminal code
It can be
violation.
about anything, Tim. The complaint can be about a cat in a tree.
Oh,
A cat in a
We have to
tree.
investigate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
Everything has to be
fucking
investigated by the
heroic.
Police. That's what it works.
Okay.
What happens in the end of the complaint, you determine that at the end of the complaint, but every complaint has to be investigated by the police.
So my complaint about
The longer you keep
intimidation-
talking,
Yes,
Officer
it is.
Weinstein, the more I'm giving you a 6.
Yes.
So there you go. Our system criminally where you can't. Mischief would be if you can't, have your meeting. His presence here is annoying. But you can stop a meeting. He's not being loud. He's not being.
His presence in the building, and he's not being loud. You can't kick him out.
He sounds like he's just sitting here. Is that fair?
He is recording, and we have a bylaw that doesn't.
We have a bylaw that he can't record us.
Video or audio per meeting.
So maybe there's a municipal law we can look at, but I mean, regarding making him leave today.
So you can't make him leave. And actually, you can't even make him stop recording.
So that's not mixture. If he was hollering, if he was shouting, if he was doing something.
How are you going to enforce that bylaw?
That would apply. There's nothing in our criminal.
You give him a
justice
ticket, he
that
takes it to
can't
court,
enter,
it gets thrown out. Your bylaw is now moot.
telling us
Yeah, lawyer wrote a letter, not a judge.
We're asking for being here.
So lawyers are used to intimidate you. They're using lawyers now that they call the RCMP to come intimidate the guy out.
So
That makes me suspicious of whatever it is that he's upset at them about. He says he's got some kind of a legal proceeding going on against this council. Sounds kind of whack, but maybe. I don't know. I'm not here to judge the tractor guy. He's got a good video here, and he stands his ground.
Council chambers of everyone, not just Mr. Lalonde, but everyone, so.
But that's for my enforcement of that.
I can't fucking do anything about it, lady.
He
Listen.
will just shut the meeting down.
And that's something you might be there. So I can stay and keep the peace, and I will stand here.
We'll just shut the meeting down then.
Try and maintain the peace. If
To hell with democracy.
and give that committee to try and
Hell with the rule of law.
He doesn't oblige by that, obviously.
If he doesn't oblige by that, obviously, and
Yeah, we'll just waste each other's time. That's what we'll do.
you're wasting the taxpayer of your town time.
You want me to stay around? You can come close.
No, you may as well leave because we'll be leaving meeting, because unless
Continue
I'm
your
going
meeting.
to leave for a closed session. Okay, well, this meeting is adjourned. at
She suddenly
6:12.
declared it a closed session. Now the cop's there.
I'll call you and we'll discuss.
This meeting's adjourned.
I've already read my name tag earlier. So.
Warrington? And what's your badge number?
Warrington? Okay, I thought it was Weinstein or something. I don't care what your name is.
By law, you have to give me your badge number.
That is incorrect.
Is it? Yeah, he's going to wait to see that they don't just resume. They're going to take their time hoping that he leaves, and they'll be like, okay, cool, now we can talk out of session. So here's this guy. He's
Say
showing
your
up.
name as well?
Yeah, it's Corporal Rao.
What's that?
Rao.
Rao.
Sergeant Rao or Corporal Rao? Corporal
We've
Rao.
met Before, actually.
Rao.
Okay.
Not that I recall, anyways.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of score we give Corporal Rao. Maybe a 6.5 there on Warrington.
What's going on?
Well,
What's going on, Rao? So she said that he was stalking her children, but he didn't even know she had kids. He probably doesn't care.
so I have launched a lawsuit.
So he's got a lawsuit against them.
They are rallying against me because I've made this lawsuit.
They're rallying against him. They don't like him because lawsuits,
Just kind of
maybe he's
like,
got something.
You know, and they keep committing violations. They're presently being investigated for fraud as well, and some other things.
They may or may not be investigated for fraud right now.
For the paving of the front of her hotel, which is part of a renovation, which she can't do.
He's saying the mayor is using
So I come here and I quietly
work on the street in front of her hotel as part of a
I have all
renovation
my
she's
meetings
doing.
Recorded. I've never raised anything. So they say, oh, we're scared of him. We're scared of him. There's no law in Canada that says the RCMP can enforce feelings.
You can't enforce
Can't
feelings,
enforce
bud.
Feelings. Otherwise, I could say, well, I'm scared of Joe, and he can't go to that meeting because I'm scared there. You can't do that. As I've proved tonight to town council, you guys can't kick me out of a meeting.
You can't kick him out of the meeting,
It's
eh?
against the law. And even coming here and intimidating me, like you tried to do,
Well, you called us.
Wh-
So that's the
I called you guys to deal with them, and you came in here and started to intimidate me and never once mentioned my complaint. Never talked to me about it, and any time I tried to bring it up, you told me to shut up.
I never said shut up once.
No, he didn't
Well,
say
you
shut
said
up.
quit talking.
Yeah.
You're interrupting. So you don't even know what my complaint is with them. But the thing is, the law is on my side. They are actually being contacted by Constable Delaney.
Canadian Tractor guy is
I don't
kind of
know
my
how
new
many
hero.
times I asked him, how many
Hero
times
of the
I
week.
asked him. The Municipality Act that governs all municipalities.
The Municipality
that
Act
it is
governs.
against their rules.
It's against their rules.
That they have to follow.
They have
that
to follow.
You cannot bar anybody.
Can't
from
bar
a
anybody
town meeting.
from a
Period.
town
End of
meeting.
Question. Everybody's allowed. You cannot make any exceptions, and if you do,
the residents of the community.
you are no longer.
A court could bar
You
you,
are no longer.
but they
a
cannot.
council member. You have to resign. And they haven't done any of that. So they're all illegally council members. Now, sending me a letter.
I don't know if they're
saying
illegally
that
council
you
members.
Send all these emails, and we're scared of these.
Sometimes
emails.
you're a little
I
bit
sent
too
all
far there,
emails
tractor
to
guy.
The RCMP, and I said, investigate these RC.
Do you understand what causes disturbances?
Oh, I do. So that's why I
Except
sit
he
there
wasn't causing a disturbance.
You're tiptoeing along that line.
You guys
Warrington
should go
caused a
home. You should
disturbance.
phone Ottawa, because I believe Ottawa has spanked you guys and reprimanded you for the way you've been treating me over the years. And then talk to the Crown, because the Crown will not lay any charges by you guys against me ever again.
I don't know about
because of
that.
all the bullshit you put me through.
I've yet to hear any of that.
Well, I have.
Okay.
I've yet to
And
hear any of that.
Tonight's a prime example. I'll be at the next meeting. And the fact that you're not allowed to enforce feelings in Canada. And that's what you did here tonight.
You can't enforce
came in
feelings.
In an intimidative mode to try and intimidate me into leaving, when in fact I had every legal right to be here.
I asked to leave and you left with me voluntarily. So that's what you did. I didn't intimidate you. I asked to turn the camera off.
You were intimidating me.
You may feel that way.
And you can't even.
No, it
ask
wasn't an
me to leave
intimidation
public
tactic.
place.
Sorry.
I can as a police officer.
Warrington, you did. You come with the gloves
For what?
putting
I committed
on.
no
and-
crime.
Because there's a call for the police to come to this location to investigate what could be a crime, which we did. So in response to the complaint, I can say I want to separate people to make sure people are safe at a scene and parties are separated.
Well, that's what I asked for earlier today. Because these guys are breaking the law.
Yeah, at least you
And
corrected
We're
yourself.
investigating it now, and they're upset because I have.
But I got a question.
You started wrong, but you finished a little better, Warrington.
You guys don't need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of guy has a Boston Bruins shirt on in Saskatchewan?
The idiots.
My supervisor talked about cause and disturbance.
Okay.
He mentioned
And that's
cause
what you're doing
disturbance.
right now.
That's committing
Okay.
cause disturbance.
Oh, because I said
No,
I
he's
told
not doing
them that
anything criminal right now.
Tim, are you gonna go home, or are you gonna
Yeah.
leave? All right.
when you guys
Thank you
leave.
very. I can stand here all night, Tim. All right.
Okay, so can I.
So why are you acting like this? I don't understand. Like
I'm sick
trying,
of this
I'm
shit.
trying to talk to you
I'm
naturally.
sick of this
and
shit.
Like
I get-
normal and calm.
I'm
and
sick
He's sick of
getting
this
mad
shit.
and you're
You
yelling.
asked him a question, now shut the fuck up and let him
This
answer.
guy comes in hot and heavy, and that's all on video. Shut your camera off.
If I don't want to be recorded by a member of the public, I have the right as police officer to say, can you
You're not a member of the
I have
public
a
right
right
now.
to
You're a member of the
you
RCMP.
did. You're still
And
right now, so
you
there
can
go.
be
I
recorded.
know, it's ridiculous.
Then why don't you leave this town if you don't like the way they treat you?
Because I'm here. This is my home,
Okay, I'm just asking.
you know?
right?
And I've been here 18 years.
Why don't you leave? I'm just asking.
18
Holy
years of going
shit,
to town
guy.
meetings, I've never had a problem until Jackie
That
Stobie
Rao's
became
score
mayor.
just went
and
down.
The first thing Jackie Stobie, the reason I found out she was
Also,
even though,
if you
just
don't
a
like the way
second.
they're running it, why don't you run for mayor?
Who
His
wants
score
to do
just went
that?
up.
Do you realize that when you run for town council, everybody thinks they have privileges. You don't have privileges, you have obligations. All right? And those obligations.
Oh, Rao's score just went up. He's got the
Anyways,
Super
those
Mario
obligations are far more
phone
drastic than anybody realizes.
tone.
And you are financially and that's the way it is.
Well, you pretty much
know?
won this round, tractor guy. You should just say like, "Hey, thanks.
Yeah, I tried when I was here. I tried 20.
Thanks for-
on either.
Thanks for realizing you were wrong
But
at
the
first."
thing is, what this is all leading to is I have a very, very good case against you guys.
Like they
and there's
don't
gonna be a
care what your
lawsuit over
case
this.
is. Now they're just standing
And
there because
this
you
is
haven't gone
building up to
home.
it. Like the appropriate way would have been come in and say, Tim can't attend these meetings. Now then, you sent Tim this letter saying that he sent you all these threatening emails. I sent you guys every one of those emails.
So tonight, if you want
Just
to
a
talk,
second, I sent you every one of those emails, and I said, check these over and see if I've made any threats to anybody in any way, shape, or form.
If you
And the
wish to
answer
make
came back, no. All you do is talk about your issues.
If you wish to make a complaint against myself or my partner here,
Oh, I know how to do it.
you can exit.
I know how to
know how to
complain
do it.
about you guys. He
I think we're
says.
kind of walking in circles here. We have another call, so we're going to take off, okay?
Take care. Have a
Good.
nice night.
Disengage it. Yeah, your score just went up, Rao. Oh, and the handshake. Score just went up again. Okay, Rao gets a 7. Warrington, I'll give him 6.5. It was the coming in hot and heavy I didn't like. And then I think Warrington should have just said, well, I'm going to sit down here with him and make sure that no disruptions can happen. And that would have taken care of it. Instead of standing there in the middle and having this big, long conversation and arguing with the guy in front of the council people, should have just said, like, hey, he can be here. I can't stop it. I'll make sure that no disruptions happen. So let that be a lesson to anybody else who wants to go and bother their town council sometime. And I'm not saying, hey, we got a good one. And, I like our mayor in Wells. I have no intention to go and do any of this sort of stuff again in Wells. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.